My name is Samuel Bedu, a student of EAIT. My project is to present an environmental issues affecting my country. And with this PowerPoint slides, about 6 PowerPoint slides, will show you an environmental issues affecting my country. The first slide give a brief comment about the environmental issues affecting my country, Ghana. Currently, we have two environmental issues which is affecting the country the most. One is sanitation issues, and the other one is illegal mining, popularly called galamsey. Sanitation has become a problem in my country. People indiscriminately dispose waste around, and they often the local authorities look on with unconcerned and with no clear-cut policy to deal with the sanitation means. Sanitation is a big problem causing an environmental issues in my country. Let's go to the second slide. We will see how waste is being disposed and the waste that has been generated in the country. About 12,710 tons of waste is being generated daily in Ghana. And with this, over 90% of this waste are typically disposed in the landfills areas. Most of the landfills areas currently are full of, and the volumes are very, very high. Most of the urban cities produce the highest waste, but the two urban cities which produce the highest waste in Ghana are Accra and Kumasi. They produce the biggest waste in Ghana. The third slide talk about how waste is collected and the final disposal of waste. Waste is mostly collected through door by door. About 33% of the domestic waste are collected by doorsteps collection point vendors, and 32% is by the use of communal containers. People dispose the waste generated by them into a communal containers. And also roughly about 30% of the waste are uncollected and is often dumped rampantly around improperly. Also, you could see the final disposal of waste. The picture down show how waste is being disposed in Ghana. You could see there's a containers there which the waste has been disposed and then fell over, and all the ground has been filled with filth. This is how the waste is being disposed. You could see that landfill is the primary disposal method of waste in Ghana and is often unengineered. A small fraction of waste is being recycled. About 5% of waste in Ghana are recycled, and most of the waste find their way into a landfill areas, which is becoming a menace and environmental threat to the country. The fourth slide talk about the challenges that is in the sanitation sector. We have inadequate infrastructure, lack of waste segregation at the source. most domestic waste are not segregated. Most domestic waste are put together, both plastic and the organic waste are put together, and it becomes very, very difficult to segregate it at the disposal point. So they dump all of the organic and the plastic waste together. Also, lack of funding is also a major problem. The government funding is inadequate. So mostly the collection trucks are mostly not inadequate, and some of them too have broken down, and the collection companies can't repair it and use it as it's supposed to be. And also insufficient collection system. The system for collection of waste is very, very insufficient in the urban areas. The next problem that is and the next effect that sanitation in Ghana is posing is environmental and health impact because of improper disposal of waste. People often dump their waste in drains, and it becomes difficult when it rains. It causes flooding, and also it serves as a place for mosquitoes and other insects to feed on, which causes diseases like cholera, diarrhea, and other communicable diseases in the country. These are the challenges facing my country in the sanitation sector. Let's go to the illegal mining sector. You see, the illegal mining, popularly called galamsey, has affected most of the farmlands in Ghana. The illegal mining called galamsey account for 40% of the country gold production, but it has effects. It has affected the country very, very much in the environmental sector, and also it has posed health hazard, but it has an economic benefit. In the environmental, you could see that the environmental damage, most of the farmlands are damaged by the illegal mining. Most of the water bodies in Ghana is damaged by the illegal mining. The impact of the galamsey, we have a water crisis now. It is difficult to get water to even drink in Ghana. Most of the water bodies are being contaminated by mercury, and it has been destroyed. The water body that formerly we used to drink has become what they call tea because of the how we mix the water bodies with mud and filth from the galamsey site. And also the second impact that the galamsey is having on in Ghana is it threatens our existence to live because most of the natural resources are being destroyed. Trees have been cut, deforestations, the land, even the forest that has been kept for future is being used for illegal mining, and it's causing degradation. So it's causing our existence to even live. Also, it's causing social challenges. Most of these guys who work in the illegal mining, popularly called galamsey site, uses aphrodisiacs, chemicals, drugs. So most of the guys there are drug addicts, and it's causing their life very, very dearly. And also, most of them got injured through the illegal way of mining, and sometimes some of them even died as a result of the heavy accident, heavy landslides that occur in the illegal mining sites. So these are the two very most important environmental issues affecting Ghana. At this point, I will pause and then ask if there is any questions and any additions to what I have presented. My colleagues can bring it up. Thank you, everybody, for listening to me. Thank you.